Hello, this is Andrew the King Cobra Tate, 4 times for kickboxing world champion. I'm here with Arnold and Lukasz, and if you've been following Super Fight Series and you know anything about kickboxing at all, you will know this is a world title fight we have coming up on the 16th of May in Wembley Arena. I'm very excited to be asking both of these young men some questions today, because I have a little bit more free time as of late because people are afraid to fight me. So I thought I'd come down and talk to them both. Arnold, I'll start with you. Is this your first ever world title attempt? Is this your first world title fight?
No, for the world title before. Twice. I drew once with Jerome Labana, and then I lost one on points in Saint-Tropez.
Saint-Tropez,
yeah.
Nice place to lose.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with the preparation for a world title fight. This is nothing new to you. I guess you're pretty much prepared. You know what you have to do. There's no added pressure on the line?
Not really. Same fight. It's just a bit of a cherry on top of the cake. Preparation is the same as for every fight. It just gives you a bit more motivation to get ready for it properly.
Absolutely. And what about you, Lukasz? This is your first crack at world title. Has that affected the training at all?
Yeah, it's my first fight for the world title, but I will win, look. I have nothing to lose, man. He fought twice, I'm not. So I already won this fight, because I have 10 fights in my life. I started training 3 years ago, so now I'm fucking fighting for world title.
That's a pretty good achievement. You obviously have some big wins as well, Lukasz. I remember seeing you beat Daniel Sams.
Yeah.
That was a very big win. No one expected you to beat him. How did you feel on your way going into that fight? Were you worried about being the underdog?
Yeah, I was the underdog, but it's better for me because they didn't know what they can do. So they had big names. I'm not. So for me, it was.
So what do you know about your opponent, Arnold? As he's saying he's not afraid. He's fought big names. He likes being the underdog. Obviously, you're more established on the heavyweight circuit. You've been around the world and you've fought some very well-known fighters. What do you know about Lukasz, and what do you think is going to happen when the show starts?
I don't know much in him because he's not very experienced. He didn't have that many fights, and I think the only big name he fought is Daniel Sams, only known fighter. I've seen bits of that fight. Yeah, he's a big guy, but that's about it.
So you think that, I mean, who's heavier of the two? How much are you going to think you'll be coming in?
He's probably going to be heavier because I think he's around 115, 120.
Yeah.
But I've been fighting guys 30, 40 kilos heavier since I was 17, and that's never been a problem.
Good. What do you have to say back to that, Lukasz? He thinks we're going to be a little bit heavier than him, but he's not intimidated.
Yeah, my weight is 110, so it's not.
Oh, so that's not.
Speaking of women, let me just quickly divulge. Who has the more beautiful women, Lithuanian women or Polish women?
It's a simple question.
Polish women. No, you're not going to dispute that?
It's obviously is a thing of a preference, but everyone knows Lithuanian women are the best. If you ever been...
All women are pretty, but...
Yeah.
Holy shit.
This is the type of question that, like, obvious answer gonna come from both of us.
Well, yeah, I think, for the sake of just settling the argument, it's very important for the Super Fight Series team to fly me to both countries with a budget, so I can actually come back and settle that once and for all. But I'll discuss that with Amir and Paul a little bit later. So when was your last fight, Arnold?
That was in February.
Who did you fight? How did it go?
It didn't go according to plan. I fought, can't remember the name to be honest, one of the French guys in the tournament, and I got dropped in the last round. Fight was going well, but as they say, bad things happen.
That's the name of the game. What about you, Lukasz?
I fought a week ago with a much heavier opponent than me. He was 170 plus, so he's fucking heavy, man. But I won in the third round. The judge stopped the fight.
So what do you, Lukasz, in your eye, how do you see the fight playing out? What are you going to say to all the kickboxing fans and even all the people who don't know anything about kickboxing? What should they be expecting to see when you fight Arnold?
War, will be war. Look, I'm ready for the 5 rounds, but I would knock him out quicker.
Strong statement. What do you have to say about that, Arnold?
What I have to say is he's very inexperienced, so obviously he's running in front of the train, you know, and I don't think I know he's gonna be, after the fight he'll be like scratching his head and he's like, oh, what happened there?
Very exciting.
I've been there, I know that, and that's why he's gonna find out.
Right, I don't want to, because you're both bigger than me, I don't want to give my opinion or say too much, but I'm very excited about this. It's obviously the new main event, due to be me. Obviously, when I was through to the final of the 10 grand tournament, which I would of course won. But now you guys are taking over. Very, very happy to have you guys fighting and very much looking forward to the fight. Thank you very much.
Thank you.